Just give me some time. I will kill us all. It will happen. It's pretty much a guarantee, realistically. Now, this feels like it's probably a destroyer. It's external to the convoy, it's out ahead, so I'm feeling like we've got a destroyer here and a corvette here. Whether or not that's actually true, I can't say for sure. Now, back in the old days, my first inclination would be to steer directly between these two targets, fire torpedoes while we were parallel, and keep going. That's no longer a thing. You can't fire at something that's a full 90 degrees to the side anymore. What I'd love to be able to do, get between these two targets and fire a forward tube and an aft tube, and then drop. That would be ideal. However, we have to warm torpedoes at some point, and I really need to make sure that these two ships are at least at a 90 degree to me before I start that. So it's more realistic that this here may be our first target. We're going to have to see. We're going to have to see. Also, at some point, I have to poke the periscope up and see what kind of sight we're looking at. Says it's a clear night with a full moon. That's actually working against us. It's going to make us a lot more visible. Alright, we're at roughly 90 degrees to the two forward targets, which tells me, hopefully, provided their ASDIC works as expected, that we should be able to begin warming torpedoes now. So let's get number 1 and number 5 sorted out. So I'm hoping to turn the boat north and fire at both of these targets. We're going to wait until these are closer to being warmed, and we're going to raise the boat, take a quick look. Make sure these are actually targets. If they're neutrals, we're probably... Actually, no, we're going to shoot everything. We're going to shoot everything. So, you know. Can I get a glint of moonlight, game? Will you tell me where my targets are so I can get their course and speed, please? Yes. So we've got a glint there. Something I can aim for. I'm going to go ahead and start my stopwatch. That actually looked like an Empire to me. It's possible that these are the only two. I think this is a warship as well, and I would guess this one is as well, realistically. So I think we've got an Empire. I don't know what's to our rear. I really don't, but it's a target as far as I'm concerned. And 315. That's perfect. Oh, God. Don't let it go any farther. Jesus, Salted. What are you doing? Sorry, chat. I know this is basically dead blackness to you, but I have to find... There we go. I found her. Boop. 6.8 and 76 degrees. So this target, which I already have locked in, which is good. 76 degrees at a speed of 6.8, which means this target's doing the same. 76 degrees at 6.8. Okay. So, I want to get the boat a little more parallel to this target. So what we're actually going to do is increase our speed, which is dangerous. We shouldn't be doing that, but we are doing it. So, we are doing it. At the same time, let's get Skipper on the attack periscope really quick. Okay, so we can actually see both of them, which is good. Oh no, it's an NA1. That's terrible. That's terrible. It almost, like, I really don't even want to shoot at it because it's an NA1. It's such a waste of a torpedo, but. Alright, somebody got a calculator? Anybody out there got a calculator? 839 meters plus 217 meters. If somebody wants to let me know what that is. 839 plus 217. Please, and thank you. 1056, says Mr. Semicolon. 1056 it is then. I trust you implicitly. 1056. Are you doing manual torpedo calculations? Yes, I am. So this is our forward target. She's an NA1. Give me a second here. I need... Okay. Where's our NA1? This is her here. No, this is not the NA1. This is the Empire to the forward. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Should have lied. You should have lied. 100%. Alright, our Empire friend here, who is either Canadian or British, which is a plus. She's an explorer type. I've gone entirely too far. I don't know what I'm doing. She's an explorer type. Her draft is 8.7 meters. We've got a bit of wave action going on, unfortunately. So, 8.7 meters. So what I'm thinking is depth should be no more than... So 8.7 is somewhere here. We've got a lot of chop though, so at least take off 1 full meter. And let's take off an additional meter from that. We're going to take off an additional meter from that. Because I don't want us slipping underneath there. Perfect. So we're going to flood that and fire. Flood that and fire to the forward. Now with any luck we can still fire at this guy to the rear. She's American, but she's with a war convoy, so unfortunately we're not going to have any qualms about killing her. Now that target is at 867. 867. Tube 5. What's an NA1 again? I need you to... Why is it so dark? Oh, it's because we're under the water. Why is it so dark, Salted? Because we're under the water. Oh, is that correct? Okay, well, there you go. I need my 180. There she is. Lock her... We'll lock her... Okay. That was weird. An NA1 has a draft of what? NA1... has a draft of 6.32. 6.32, so let's say there, take off a meter. Take us to 5, take off another half a meter at least. We're going to say 4.5 meters. Alright, we've low-star torpedoes. Now this one is almost at target. We're going to hit this one 20 or 30 seconds before we hit this one, I think. Let's have a little look-see at our torpedo. Looks like it's going fairly true. There's a possibility we'll miss to the rear. Really all depends here. 40 seconds to impact. Let's get rid of the UI. Actually, no, we don't have to. It's supposed to stick with us now. Alright, we're looking like we're on target here. Everything is looking well. Yes, we do have to dive. We do. Let's see this one first. Because once I dive, we won't be able to see it anymore. And... the Empire Bison is no more. And we should see this one happen pretty well now-ish. We are going to dive the boat to about 100. We're going to steer in this direction at speed 1 as we dive. We're going to put... we're actually going to go to electric steering so that happens a little faster. Yeah, we've got reloading happening. Okay, let's take a look at this shot. This shot is doing well. I would say this NA1 is dead. American NA1. It went under. Torpedo went under. Okay, so we fired at the NA1 at 4.5 meters, right? And at 4.5 meters, we missed. That's unfortunate. Mr. Tyler, can you reload tube 5 for me really quickly so we can hit this one that's coming up behind us, maybe? Let's try that. Let's try doing that. So we're actually going to not dive as far. We're actually going to stay at about 20 meters. I'm just going to throw off everything. Is the torp depth bug still there? Not that I can see. It looks like it's fairly accurate most times. Like, for instance, this one we shot at, did I say 6.5 or 6? And it hit. But this one we shot at 4.5. She had a draft of 6 point something. She's just moving up and down in the water a little too much, honestly. So why don't you shoot torpedoes at 2 meters? Well, you can, but you're hoping for a kill with every torpedo shot. Just hitting them is not enough, right? You need to do enough damage that they're going to hopefully sink on their own. Or at the very least, like this one, We did enough damage that she became abandoned, so she's just going to sit there. So no matter what we do with this convoy, we could just like dive down near the bottom now, and then wait for them to go by, come back up and surface, and take this out with the deck gun. You know what I mean? In an ocean where your target is 556 meters away, one sub, operating alone in the Atlantic, begins its attack. Can they possibly hit this alarmed target that will have, no doubt, odd amounts of angles, differing speeds, and course measurements that we can't fully explain? Find out soon when we fire the torpedo at this boat. I would say she's probably going... That's your movie trailer voice, guy. I hope you like it. Firing a torpedo against a ship called the Beaver Dam. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm going to say she's doing like... She's going to come back this way. So I'm going to go ahead and say like 85 degrees. I think she's going about 6 knots. I don't really know for sure. And I don't know where this target's draft is going to be because I don't know what kind of ship she is. So we're actually going to go with a really shallow 3-meter shot. We're going to do our best. We're going to do our best. Come on, buddy. Fire. Alright, come on, cutie pie. Let's erase these lines so I can see what I'm doing here. I'd like to ride the torpedo to target. That'd be good. That's not a torpedo. Oh, it was the torpedo. It just left the tube. Come on, let me click. There we go. Alright. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Swing! Right out the tube. It is a tanker. It's a Dale class, maybe? Dale class tanker? Oh, come on. Tell me we hit this thing. She might be going a little faster than I thought. Maybe. Come on. Very much like the movie trailer voice. Well, I'm glad you did, my guy. Looks like we got this one. Looks like we got it. Come on, baby. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Here we go. Fingers crossed. Oh, it didn't. Oh, damn it. It didn't switch to the ship view. God, I hate when that happens. Oh, now I'm never going to know what it looked like. Man. They got to sort the bug out with that. Holy crap, man. Like, show me the boat. Know what I mean? Show it to me. That's... Damn, I'm never going to know if she exploded or anything. That's upsetting.